fake ass nigga, fall back. Why you all up in my ear? Fall back. Why you act so hard? Fall back. You get no touch like a fool back.
Today on The Pit, let's talk transgenders.
For joining us tonight, we begin with a complicated issue in the New Jersey jail system. A transgender female inmate has been moved to a men's prison after impregnating two other biological female inmates. We're talking about Demi Moore, or Demi Minor rather. Don't want to make that mistake. Demi Minor. She was born male, but she started her transition as a woman in 2020. Minor has been blogging about her experience in the men's facility. She says she suffered physical and psychological abuse despite her own actions.
Okay, so let me put on my Me Too movement hat right now. In 2023, I thought we were supposed to be protecting women. That's what they told us we're supposed to be doing, right? But that's not what's happening. So, trans prisoner who impregnated two female inmates is locked up with women in this time of day of age. We're not supposed to be doing that, right? We're not supposed to be doing that. So.
Thank you for joining us here tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm Jessica Schambach.
And I'm Zach Royale. KOCO's Elise Jones was outside those schools today. And Elise, what did the students tell you?
Well, students, former students, parents, and community members all came together today in support of a group of students protesting a bill they claim is unconstitutional.
Trans people are not a threat. We are tired and upset.
Use the bathroom you were assigned at birth.
Restrictions, critical race theory, and transgender policies. There are now reports of 2 sexual assaults by a gender-fluid boy. The county's new bathroom policy and a recent change to state law are back in the spotlight.
Superintendent Scott Ziegler apologizing after 2 girls reported the sexual assaults on school grounds.
I'm sorry that we failed to provide the safe, welcoming, and affirming environment that we aspire to provide.
According to the Commonwealth's attorney, the same teenager is accused in both incidents that happened months apart at different Loudoun County high schools. In one, the attack took place in a girls' restroom. The alleged attacker allowed access by the school's transgender policy. Scott Smith, father of that victim, is suing the school system after being arrested while trying to confront the board at a recent meeting.
The whole thing was handled poorly.
The superintendent and the school board members insist they were not aware of the specific details of this incident until it was reported in media outlets.
Mr. Ziegler, how could have you lied to all of these parents about what had happened to my daughter?
This all brings renewed criticism on 2 controversial measures. The county's recently adopted rule allowing transgender students to use restrooms that match their gender identity.
So I'm not a genius, but I seen it coming 1,000 miles away. So now young boys are allowed in the girls' restrooms. And unfortunately, a young girl was assaulted. 2 young girls, in fact, were assaulted. And the LGBT community is more concerned with the rights of them than the young girls in the school. And it's brainwashed some of the other young girls in the school and boys to think that this is the right thing to do. What happened to protecting women? Because that's not what's going on. That's the furthest thing from the truth. And I don't understand the whole thing of just allowing this to keep going on and on and on. Now, there's nothing wrong with being transgender, but you should be in the restroom that you were born with. These aren't little girls, these are boys. Basically, they're boys in dresses. They still have the strength of boys, and they're beating up little girls. It doesn't make any sense. It's dangerous. So until this gets addressed, things are going to keep being messed up. And I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, but I see Democrats are the ones who are pushing this agenda, because that's exactly what it is, an agenda. They don't care about the health of your children. They don't care about the health of anybody around. It's just them. It's the whole thing's political, and it's a piece of shit.
A policy supported by Virginia's Board of Education, and HB 257, a bill passed in the legislature by the Democrat majority that ended mandatory school reporting of certain crimes, including.
With that being said, this is Young No in the pit. Like and subscribe at the bell. And I'm out.
Fake ass nigga, fall back. Why you all up in my ear? Fall back. Why you act so hard? Fall back. You get no touch like a fool back.